Hi, friends. It's been such a long time, my goodness. I don't even know where to begin from. It's been, I don't know, more than 6 months. Yeah, I think more than 6 months. Yeah, guys, so much has changed about my life. As you can see, my hair is different. Yeah, let me take this down. I was actually taking this down. So, yeah, guys, so much has changed about my life. So much and not so much at the same time. Yeah, so I moved houses. I moved houses. I'm living in the same town that I told you I was. Remember, I told you guys that I moved to the village where my parents are. But eventually, last year, June last year, June, July last year, I moved out of my parents' place. Guys, my mind is all over the place. I moved out of my parents' place and I moved to my own house, my own little place. Yeah. So much has happened. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so it just from my last video, I was telling you guys how I was feeling a little bit sort of claustrophobic because I was living with my parents and my nieces and nephews, and the space wasn't that much. Yeah, the space wasn't that much. How long has it been? Wow, guys, it's not. Oh my goodness, it's a year and a half ago. Really? Yeah, it's a year and a half ago. Actually, like a year and 7 months ago is the last time I uploaded. Wow, I didn't even realize it's been that long. Cause yeah, 2024 passed through. Phew, so much happened. I moved out of my parents' place in 2023, July, end of July. Uh, yeah, I got this single room in the town of Saigeri, and then I think for 2 months, and then I moved to a smaller room because of us an infestation issue. Then from there, I didn't like that place. I didn't like that place. In the middle of it, I got a job. It was, I think, November 2023. I got a job to Karen to a really big hotel as a pastry chef that I wasn't qualified for really. I'm a good baker, but I wasn't qualified for a five-star type of hotel in Kenya. I mean, in Karen. So yeah, I went there. The job lasted just 1 month. Then I came back to Saigeri. Yeah, I hadn't moved houses. I just went and I was staying with my sister in Gong. So I came back in January. The job just lasted December. I came back in January. Then I moved houses. I shifted houses to this one that I'm staying in. It's just a single room, guys. I'll give you a tour. But not today, not on this video. So yeah, so I am in this other place. It's a single room. It's big enough for me and my daughter. We do hope for more, for better, but we are so grateful. We are really grateful, guys. So one of these days, I'm gonna give you a tour. So yeah, so many things have happened. Like, the Lord has been with us. Like, He's been so faithful. He's been so good. I don't know if you can hopefully see me. The Lord has been so faithful. He has been so good to us. He's been Jireh, you guys. He's been our Jireh. Like, when I moved out of my parents' place, I didn't have a plan, not that I didn't have a plan. I literally just had faith. I just had faith, like, this is the thing that I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to move out of here because I wanted more for my daughter. As I showed you the place where we were staying at my parents, it was iron sheet structure, and it was very cramped up because that place, my parents just put it together for chicken anyway. And yeah, so this is just a way. It's not fully a home. Like, it's just a makeshift space for people, for the family to survive. Basically, it was for my parents and my mom, just my mom and my dad, to survive until they finish the bigger house. So it's not really conducive for people so much. Yeah, even the iron sheet they used to fix that structure was leftover iron sheet. So yeah, my heart grieved when I used to stay there, especially when my daughter would be sleeping. My heart would grieve, and I'll cry to the Lord and say, Lord, you are our Jireh, you are our Father, you are our provider. Lord, could you please just help me get somewhere for my daughter where she can have a space that was cleaner, because it's not that we were dirty or my parents are dirty, my parents' place is dirty. It's just that the way the construction was done, and then there's so many creepy crawlies that were easily coming in. There were so many wasps coming in. The wasps will come with worms. Sometimes you find a worm in the bed. Like my daughter Esther would be sleeping and I'll find a worm crawling, and I was like, at first I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? And then I was quickly told it's wasps. They come with the worms for food, and sometimes they drop them. And I saw it one day. I saw them make their little the wasp thingy they make with clay. I saw them filling it with green worms, and I was like, oh, caterpillars. I don't know, caterpillars or worms. I don't know how they are called. So yeah, so I saw that. So there was worms, there was spiders, like everywhere you turn, like spiders and webs, and as much as you clean, this webs are just multiple. There was just all types of doodles, all types of creepy crawlies anytime. A few months ago, there was even a snake that went in, because a red snake, a really bad poisonous red snake, but my dad luckily got it. It's just the place wasn't for me. I really grieved, because remember, I came from a 1-bedroom apartment in Nairobi. It wasn't the best or whatever, but it was perfect for us. It was good space. Pardon the noise if you hear noise. Yeah, I have neighbors and this is small apartments, so yeah. That's annoying. Yeah, so there were so many things there. So I just needed somewhere where we could have our own space, and I had more control of the cleanliness of the place. Yeah, this space is not so much, so it's not so big, so the cleanliness also is a little bit affected, like yeah, because things are so squeezed up together, but I can manage the cleanliness of this house better. Yeah, so yeah, I cried out to God, and I just told the Lord that I really would love my daughter to have her own space. So, and just having our own space, and being people who are used to our own space. If Lord, you provide, and He did it so miraculously, because I went and looked. I went with my nieces to look in town, and we didn't get anything. Everything we were getting was so small. So I had the idea that I needed this huge room, because in this town there's no other type of accommodation, just single rooms, but they come in different sizes. So yeah, so I went looking, and we couldn't find anything. And then one day, I have my old phone. This is old phone I gave to my daughter for playing with and watching her stuff, so she doesn't damage mine, because I use my phone for work. So I took her phone to get fixed. It used to lose sound. Yeah, or if it got drained completely, the battery, it will not come on. Well, if it got drained, when you charge it, it will not come back on. So yeah, so there was a problem. You had to put alarms, then the alarms will wake it up. But if you drain it completely, the alarm will not wake it up. So I was looking for someone to open it up and switch it on. And when I was looking for that for a tech guy, I didn't find any tech guy. Instead, I went to someone who I knew a little bit, had seen before, and I was like, "Hey, how are you? You live over here, yeah?" And I'm like, "Oh, I've been looking for places to stay, and I didn't find anything that was big enough for me." And she's like, "Go look at that room. It's big enough." And I go in that room, the room she pointed to. It's big. It was huge, you guys. It was so big. And guess what? It was the same color as my house in Nairobi. The green walls, remember? Most of my videos have green walls. That house had the same paint, the same exact paint. And I was praying to God, like, Lord, give me a sign. Lord, provide for me a home. It was so big, with green paint. So I was like, oh Lord, loud and clear, I hear you. And it was 5,000. Yeah. So I moved into that space from my parents straight to that space. But at that time, my trading wasn't working very, very good. I was still struggling a little bit. I wasn't making enough. Yeah, and my account size was so small. It was small. I think I was trading $100 account. So I was like, I moved into that 5K house plus, you know, my other expenses, my daughter's school fees. My daughter's fees is not that bad. It's 5,300, but there's transportation, so it's about 9,000. So I was like, I felt like that 5,000 house was too expensive. I don't think I can manage it. So I was like, but how do I get out of here? Like, what do I do? Then I all of a sudden, I started getting these infestations of caterpillars. They will just come from nowhere. They'll fall from the roof. They will just, like, I would sweep. There's 2 nights I swept like hundreds of caterpillars. I would sweep them and throw them in a water basin. I did that. I couldn't even sleep over the whole night. I couldn't sleep. So I was like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? See, remember guys, here I was feeling like this rent was too high for me. So I told the caretaker of the place, and they said, there's this other room. We'll put you in there. Oh, and then the walls were leaking. Like the water would come in through the roof at a corner, and I will see water flowing down on one corner of the wall. So I told the caretaker that there's water coming in. So he said, okay, we're gonna fix the wall, the roof for you. So he went up the roof to fix it with the two other guys. So when they went to fix, and whatever they thought would be the solution, then after they were done, they poured water to test what will happen. When they pour water, even more water came in the middle of the room, in the middle of my bed, like all the way to the end of the room. And I was like, there's no way I'm sleeping in this space anymore. I'm staying in this space, because it was rain season. So I told him, you have messed up the roof even worse. Please move me. So he gave me a smaller room. That smaller room was 3,500. So I stayed in that smaller room, yes, for 3 months, until I went to work in Karen for the hotel. When I came back, but I didn't like this smaller room. The house had no ceiling, so it was so hot. This place is so hot. I'm in Masai village, so hot. So I kept on asking Lord, oh my gosh, I can't live like this, because we kept on leaving the door open to have some at least air, and people would be peeping inside the entire day. They're just walking like this. They're looking inside. So I was like, I don't want to live in a place where I have to leave my door open the entire day, you know, just for privacy. Not that I have anything that, like, I'm insecure, but privacy. Yeah, so we lived like that in that room. And then I came back in January from the job, and I still went back to the same room, because that was my house. Then all of a sudden, one day I'm going to get drinking water. I fetch from the church that sells purified water for 10 shillings for 20 liters. 10 shillings for 20 liters, you guys. And it's yummy water like Dasani. It may be better than Dasani or something. So I normally go and carry the 20 liter on my back. So I was coming from there, and then I actually didn't get the water. So I was walking, and there was this building, this one. I had been looking at this building for months, and they were charging 5,000 per room, and I didn't want a 5,000 room anymore. So I just passed outside this building, and I saw someone hanging clothes upstairs. They had done laundry, they were hanging clothes. I was like, oh, there's people living in this building, because it was empty, because people here are not looking for 5K houses. Not really. It's not common. So I was like, oh, someone is actually living here. Let me go and see, you know. So I went and talked to the person. I was like, hi, you live here? Yeah. She's like, yeah, there's houses here. And I'm like, wow, I've been wanting to live in this building, but it's too expensive, 5K. And I'm trying to go low in, you know, cost. And she told me, no, it's not 5,000. It's actually 2,500. They cut it in half, guys. The rent was cut in half. And you guys, that very day, I moved, you know. And funny enough, the last place where I was staying, the one for 3,500, I had told the caretaker to wait for me, because I was having trouble getting my payment from the hotel. They delayed paying me. So because of, you know, end of contract and all that. So I was having trouble getting paid with them. I was waiting for them to pay me. So I was telling the caretaker of the last place, please give me some time. I want to pay for 3 months rent. Yeah, because I like if I can't pay rent ahead of time and chill. And the caretaker refused for January. He refused. He said, just pay me for 1 month. I don't have to wait for 3 months. You can pay later. I'll tell him, please wait, I want to pay for more than 1 month. I want to pay for more than 1 month. He says, he finally came. He was upset even. He looked very upset. He said, just pay me for 1 month. And will deal with the rest of the month later. So I paid him for January only. And on January 27th is when I found this place. And I moved that very day. Moved. I was like, thank you, Lord, that I didn't pay for 3 months in that place, because I would have missed this one. Yeah, so that's how I moved to this place. And the rent was 2,500. It still is to 2,500. And it's a big room. Can you imagine this room fits all my stuff from my 1 bedroom in Nairobi? Yeah, I'll give you a tour one day. Yeah. So I am grateful for this place. So it's been a journey even in this place. Because over here, the toilets are outside, of course. When I give you a tour, I'll show you even the toilet. So yeah, it was a lot of adjustment, but I was used to going outside from my parents' place. So, but these toilets are better. There was no water here. Like, you had to call a motorbike to deliver water for you. 120 liter is 20 shillings. That's too much money for me. I'm like, that's too expensive, you know. So I was struggling with that. I was praying about that. I'm like, Lord, the water is a problem here, you know. And then 2 months ago, or 3 months ago, 2 months ago, the landlord just brought water into the building. Now we don't have to buy water from motorbikes. I only have, like, last month's water bill was 130 for the entire month. Yes, it's not running tap water inside the house, but you know, it's just outside my door, literally near the gate. I'll show you when I show you the building. So yeah, so the water issue was solved. The Lord gave us this space. It's cool. I can sleep. I normally mostly sleep during the day. When my daughter goes to school, most of the time I sleep during the day because of my work. Sometimes I work at night. I still trade forex, so sometimes I stay up and work. Yeah, sometimes I'm on the phone till late, talking till past midnight. Sometimes I'm on the phone. So yeah, so most of the time I sleep during the day. So I needed a place that was cool, a good ceiling. This is slab roofing. We have slab roofing, so it's cool. It's not overheating. Yeah, like right now it's January and I'm cool. I'm not overheating, you know. In the other place I was overheating all the time. You couldn't stay with the door closed. So guys, that's what has been the journey. I was also struggling when I moved here. When I came from Nairobi, when I came from the job in Nairobi, in the old place I was staying, I found cockroaches had moved into my house. There was tiny cockroaches. So I hit some of them. I thought I had contained the situation. When I moved to this place now, I had a crazy infestation of cockroaches. The Lord provided a way. Fumigators came, you know, someone, my boyfriend, my new mzee, my new mzee, I met someone else. Actually, guys, I met someone else last year. Early last year, it's almost a year now. I met someone else who's been such a blessing to me. Yeah, I'll tell you guys why that ended up happening, why I ended up meeting someone else. The Lord led someone else to me, and he's been such a blessing to us. He's been so amazing. Yeah, so he called fumigators and they were able to take care of the cockroaches. We still have a few, of course. I think like regular homes. I hate it when I see them, but they're like a few. Yeah, a regular amount. But they were so bad. Because he came to the country. He's from the UK. He came to the country and he visited me. He came to meet me and my family for the first time. He visited my house and he was horrified when he came and saw the cockroaches in my house, and he called fumigators and they were able to deal with them. So I was so much has happened. As I was saying, my hair is different. Did I actually greet you guys? Did I say hello? Hi guys. If you're new here, my name is Leah. I'm Leah Shimba. Yes, I'm a Christian. I do Christian content. I have done hair content on my channel. You can check it out. Yeah, but I don't think I can do much hair content anymore because my hair is no longer loose. It's been locked for the past 1.5 years. Yes, as soon as I moved out of my parents' house, I locked my hair. So I've been having this hair for 1.5 years. They were smaller, but they were too much to handle. Like 6 months ago, I decided to combine. I think it was 6 months ago, or less than 6 months ago, maybe. I think it was. Yeah, it must have been about 6 months. I decided to combine my locks, and now they are this size. Can you imagine? This is combined. This, to me, this is still very small, and it's just right. Yeah, they were double this amount. I had 500 and no 496 locks. Now I have 262. Yeah, 262. So this is just right. So yeah, so much has happened. My hair has changed, where I live has changed. The Lord is still doing stuff for us, you know. Yeah, and we are grateful. My daughter is in school right now. She's in an SDA school. She's in an SDA school, and it's not so expensive. As I told you, the school fees plus transportation comes to less than 9,000. This, I think, yeah, less than 9,000. It's about 8,850, something like that. Yeah, about 9,000. Right, round it off to 9,000 per term. You guys, a whole term. Yeah. So that's how we've been doing, and I don't know. I know I'm all over the place, but for like a week ago, I've been feeling like, what are you doing, Leah? Because there's a dream I had like 2 years ago. I had a dream, and the Lord, of course I was sleeping. I was just here, I was sleeping, but I took a nap in my house in Nairobi. 2 years ago or so, and the Lord told, I had a dream, the Lord telling me, Leah, I gave you a job and you're not doing it. So I was like, huh? You gave me a job? So I woke up. I got up from in my dream. I got up and I took tools to go to the farm and plant seeds. You know, to go to the farm and plant seeds. And yeah, and the Lord said, I gave you that job and you're not doing it. So for like a week ago, I woke up and I was feeling like, what am I doing with my life? You know, I sleep during the day. I do nothing. Literally, I go nowhere. I do nothing. Like, I'm just waiting for my daughter to come back from school. I wasn't having that feeling when they were on holiday for 2.5 months. You know, the holiday was really long. So I felt fulfilled, purpose, you know, because I'm taking care of my daughter every day. But now after she went to school, I started feeling like, what am I doing with my time? Like, I'm a Christian. I've been feeling like I'm a Christian, but am I doing anything for the kingdom? No, I'm not doing anything for the kingdom. I'm just sleeping and waking up, and the Lord has been providing for us. So I've been feeling like I need to do something. So I've been asking the Lord, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to reach? Who am I supposed to talk to, you know? Yeah, and with time, he made it clear that in that dream, by the way, in the dream, I was here in this village. I was in this village when he was saying, I gave you a job and you're not doing it. I was in this village. So it just came to me like, actually, God did give me a job. He told me to be speaking, to be sharing my life, to be sharing my testimonies with you guys about my journey with the Lord. And I haven't been doing it for the past 1.5 years. Only after I switched on this camera is when I realized that I've taken a break for 1.5 years from YouTube. But guys, it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't because I didn't want to. It was because I didn't have Wi-Fi anymore. Uploading with data was so difficult. After the last video I uploaded, I tried a few times to make videos and it was just not working. I would buy 20 shillings, it would not work. I would buy more, it would not work. There's a day I think I spent more than 100 shillings buying data and it was not uploading. So I gave up on it. I was like, Lord, I have no way of continuing. Yeah, I have no way of continuing. So, but fun enough, this December, my boyfriend gave me, he's not my boyfriend. I don't feel like he's my boyfriend. He's more than that. But I don't have another way of calling him because we don't live together yet. Yeah, he's still in his country and I'm still in mine, but he comes. So yeah, he gave me a Christmas gift of Wi-Fi. So he connected, I think you can see, no, it's not that wire, it's another wire up there. He connected Wi-Fi for me. He said, this is your Christmas gift, I'll give you Wi-Fi. So he connected Wi-Fi for me. Then a week ago, so I've had Wi-Fi for a month now. So then a weekend or so ago, I've been feeling like there's something I'm supposed to be doing that I'm not doing. So yeah, so the Lord made it clear that you can now go back to doing the job I gave you to do, which is talk to you people, you know. I know my channel is not super big. Like I have 145 people who are watching me, who are subscribed to me, and to me that's enough. That's enough. If it's 2 people who watch, if it's 10 people who watch, if I can give encouragement to someone, now or in the future, that's good for me. Like, that's good enough for me, as long as I'm staying obedient. So guys, so this video was just to come and tell you guys, hey, I'm back and I'm here and I'm okay and I'm happy and I have the joy of the Lord. I have peace. I haven't slept yet today. I think I'm going to sleep. I have been working still. I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, it's what, almost 10 in the morning. I woke up at 3 in the morning today. Yeah, so guys, but I just came here to say, hey, I'm here and I'm gonna continue uploading. I hope more consistently. We don't have electricity right now. I hope you can there's enough lighting. There's no electricity. There's a problem with this place also. Is I'm praying over that. I'm praying for electricity to be stable in this village, and I'm praying for roads to be good, because it's so difficult to leave this place to go to Ngong. Like when we want to go to Ngong shopping or to buy, there's just some things you can get in Ngong and you wouldn't get in this village. It's so difficult. Transportation, getting out of here is so difficult. Coming back is so difficult. So yeah, so those are things I'm praying for. So like electricity we don't have right now. Sometimes you can go even for 5 days, especially when it rains. Oh my gosh. And there's such strong winds in this place all the time. So I think that's why the electricity got knocked off. Yeah, because of rains. So guys, I'm happy to see you guys. I'm happy to be able to do this again. So yeah, I am so blessed. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful to the Lord. Like, he's been so faithful. He's doing his thing, and I'm trusting him. You remember I told you there's a few videos back, I said, if the Lord takes me to the village, I'm gonna trust that it is because of his love and mercy. It is because of his goodness that he will send me to that village. I believe that is why he sent me to this village, because of his goodness, because of his mercy upon me and my daughter. That's why he sent us here. Because if we insisted to stay in Nairobi in a 1-bedroom apartment, yada yada yada, maybe we would have really been put to shame. But he brought us to the village and he has been taking care of us. And I have learned to really trust him, to trust him. Never ever did I ever think I would live in a 1-room apartment, 1 room, not a 1-bedroom, 1-room apartment, and have peace. Never ever would I have thought I would do that. But I'm here, 1 room, and I'm happy. I'm peaceful. I'm so grateful that the Lord was merciful enough not to let us be homeless, Yeah, guys. So thank you guys for watching. I hope I'll see you next time, you guys. So yeah, so let me give you a 360 of my hair. Okay. This is my hair. Yeah. Hope you can see it. I love it. I love it so far. It's not difficult to do it since I combined it. Yeah, it moves much faster to maintain it. Yeah. So yeah. So thanks guys for watching. I hope I'll see you next time. That we can keep on sharing, you guys. Whatever hair, real life situations, scripture, what the Lord is doing in my life. And I hope you can also tell me what the Lord is doing in your life at the comment section. Please subscribe, please share, please like, and I'll be so grateful. May God bless you. Bye.